What's up, guys? Steve here with an unemployment update regarding enhanced unemployment benefits with another update today. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for your patience on my earlier video today. I was having some technical difficulties getting it uploaded to the YouTube platform, and it took me a little while, but finally got it up. So thank you guys for your patience. I know a lot of you guys were reaching out saying I can't see the video, but also I wanted to get this video up today as we've received some additional updates on some states. As we've received word that there are 2 states that have actually received sizable grants to include additional enhanced unemployment benefits. So I'm going to share that with you. And also we've received word that there is another state that the unemployment rate has dropped below their threshold, and they're now going to be cutting off their extended benefits. And this week there are going to be 3,000 unemployed claimants in that state. They're going to see the end of their benefits this week. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know what's happening with that. In addition to that, a lot of benefits are going to be ending very soon, and we're going to be looking to Congress to provide extensions and enhancements for provisions for the unemployed. But at this time, there are still some election items up in the air. So I'm going to share with you guys the latest on that, as well as there's going to be some cases that are going to be investigated, and there's going to be some state recounts. So let's dive into all the details. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. If you like and appreciate these videos, if you could just smash the like button, I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Like button, comments, and sharing these videos out with anybody who might need to see them helps me out. Thank you so much. And also be sure to smash the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. All right, you guys, now let's dive into the latest with unemployment. All right, so first I think it's very important to let you guys know that they're going to be doing a recount of the ballots in the state of Georgia. And in addition to that, there's a couple of other states that are up in question right now, including Nevada, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Now, we're not really sure what's unfolding here. There's not a whole lot of information that's being distributed. As a matter of fact, we're seeing several news stations actually cutting away as information is being reported. So I don't have a whole lot of updates for you, but I wanted to be sure to share with you and let you know that this is still ongoing, and there are still several media news stations that are declaring Joe Biden the president-elect. However, it looks like the Trump administration and the Republicans are saying that they have some cases that need to be investigated, and they're reporting that this is far from over. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I think this is very important because this is going to be impacting stimulus and unemployment benefits, as this is going to be the primary focus, is determining who is the actual election winner. This could carry on for quite some time, and it could delay potential stimulus packages and agreements. And also, too, even if Congress is able to come to some sort of agreement on stimulus provisions, who is going to be the one to officially sign it into law? We're going to need the president to do that. So definitely wanted to bring that to your attention so that way you're not blindsided by this. If you're wondering, okay, what's going on? Why is there a delay? like that hasn't already happened. And you might be wondering, okay, what happens if out of left field they're suddenly saying things have changed regarding who is going to be entering the presidency in 2021. So I'm going to keep you guys up to date on that as information rolls out. Again, like I said, there's currently not a whole lot, but as it comes out, I will be sure to share here on the channel so that way you guys are up to date, and I'm going to just share with you whether you like it or not, whether it's left or right, whatever the case may be. The purpose of the channel is to make sure that you guys are informed, so I will be sure to do that. Now, in the state of Indiana, they have declared that the unemployment rate has dropped below the threshold of 5%, and they're saying that there are currently 3,000 claimants in the state of Indiana that are collecting extended unemployment benefits, and they're going to be cutting it off, and they're going to be seeing the end of it this week. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about that so you're not blindsided. But the extended unemployment benefits in Indiana are going to be ending this week. And in this report that I have, linked in the description below if you'd like to check it out for yourself, it says, in an email, DWD Chief of Staff Josh Richardson's noted that the move is entirely driven by state statutes and federal data. There is no administrative decision to be made here. We just follow the statutes. So they're saying that this is protocol, and they're just pretty much going to be following the rules, as now there are a lower amount of people unemployed in the state, so they're going to be ending that extended benefit. So if you are in the state of Indiana and you are currently on those extended benefits, you need to prepare for that. Now, it also says that he wrote that those who exhausted the standard 26 weeks of unemployment insurance will automatically receive a link to apply for PUA. Then DWD can determine if they are eligible eligible for additional benefits. So even though they're going to be ending that extended benefits, hopefully they'll be able to provide you and say you're eligible for PUA, but just wanted to make sure that you guys are well aware of the fact that in the state of Indiana, they're currently going to be cutting off the extended unemployment benefits. And some good news if you're from the state of Michigan and you are currently unemployed, as the state has received a sizable grant to help them with unemployment benefits. Now I'm going to put a link in the description below if you'd like to read the article for yourself, but this is a very short read, so I'm just going to read it right off the article to you. It says the state of Michigan says it has received a multi-million-dollar grant from the federal government to help those who are unemployed due to the ongoing pandemic. The Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity was awarded a $3.3 million disaster recovery national dislocated worker grant from the U.S. Department of Labor. According to the state, around 30% of the funds will employ temporary workers to help with the pandemic, contact tracing, and other jobs related to the state's pandemic response efforts. It will also fund reemployment services, which include career counseling and training for those whose jobs have been temporarily eliminated, as well as go to technology upgrades for LEO's reemployment services. More information can be found at the state's workforce development website. Governor Gretchen Whitmer also announced Tuesday additional funding for thousands of small businesses in Michigan as well. The Michigan Small Business Restart Grant Program awarded $100 million in relief funding to more than 14,000 small businesses. The program provides support to small businesses that have been impacted by the pandemic. The small businesses receive grants of up to $20,000 that can be used to help with payroll expenses, rent, mortgage payments, utility expenses, and other similar expenses, according to the state. So, some really great news for those of you in the state of Michigan that are currently unemployed. There is some relief on the way. And some more good news for the unemployed in the state of Texas, as they're going to be receiving a grant as well. And get this, from IKEA. That's right, IKEA is going to be providing a grant to the unemployment office in Texas. Now, this is also a short read, so I'm just going to read it right off to you. It says, the IKEA U.S. Community Foundation has given the state of Texas $4.9 million to help fund the unemployment insurance funds. The funds are equivalent to the amount of money that the state paid in unemployment insurance to IKEA retail workers in Texas who were previously furloughed due to the pandemic. In a letter sent to the Governor Greg Abbott, IKEA Retail U.S. President Javier Quinones wrote that now that the stores have reopened, the foundation has decided to pay it forward to Texas. So that is awesome. They said that they had to furlough their workers when the pandemic struck. They had to pay them out that unemployment insurance. And now IKEA is saying, hey, we're going to take care of it. We're going to pay you back for taking care of our workers. So that is really awesome. Makes me want to buy something from IKEA. Now it says, at the beginning of the pandemic, IKEA Retail US had to make difficult decisions to close its retail stores. Quinones wrote about Abbott, this included furloughing some of the IKEA US retail workers for periods of 1 to 8 weeks. It reads, IKEA also donated products and supplies worth $1.6 million to support relief efforts across the U.S. in response to the pandemic, including allocating $600,000 to work with its stores and distribution units to assist with local efforts to relieve homelessness and isolation. Abbott said Texas is grateful to IKEA and the IKEA U.S. Community Foundation for their commitment to Texas employees. IKEA has shown that it is not only an important part of the Texas economy, but a valued member of the communities to which the employees live and work. Thank you to IKEA for this generous gift to the people of Texas, and I look forward to our continued partnership. Well, you guys, that is your second update today on unemployment, and I wanted to make sure that you got the latest, though, on unemployment as of today, Wednesday, November the 11th. And as I said, as more information rolls out with everything that's unfolding right now, I'm going to be sure to keep you guys up to date so that way you know what's happening. And if you like that, if you appreciate these videos, if you haven't already, be sure to smash the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps me out. And also, if you like to stay up to date on everything that's unfolding right now, be sure to smash the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can get notified right away. And also be sure to follow me if you don't already on Instagram at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Take care. God bless. Have a blessed Veterans Day. This is Steve.